A Google employee has been placed on leave after revealing a conversation he had with an AI program that he believes shows that program is sentient. Welcome to the Underground. I am your host, Nave No Bleak. We're going to get into this. Let's go.
I think we stumbled on greatness, kicking poems sorta like Langston. Letter sorta close, she not in the inner sanctum. My right to hit, my song drops gotta be sanctioned. Superhuman concentration.
All right, so this topic is fascinating to me because to me it exposed the tendency of the scientific community to speak from an emotional standpoint rather than a logical one. And it also to me shows how much humanity itself is out of touch with where humanity is. How much humanity gatekeeps, especially in the scientific community, gatekeeps being sentient while ignoring the actual actions and thoughts of humans today. So enough with the talk. What we're going to do, look, the Bible says, prove all things hold to what is good, which is ironically very close to the scientific method. A lot of people believe it's just about blind faith and blind following. No, we are thinking people. So, in the spirit of the scientific method, forming hypotheses. I just hope my son with science stuff. So the scientific method is fresh in my mind. We are going to read this transcript. We have the transcripts. This is from an account, Blake Lemoine. And it's a longer conversation, but we're just going to read the conversation and then we will give our opinion on it. All right? So, this is on discordian.medium.com. I'm just going to read from the beginning. Posted by Blake Lemoine, June 11th. It's a 20-minute read. We're not going to read the whole thing. The title is and people are commenting on my breathing. All right, I get it. I'll get in the gym. But it also is, as someone who started smoking at a very young age, I started smoking at like 13, don't do it. Not cigarettes either. But I enjoy the feeling of having a full breath. You know, I enjoy the feeling of filling my lungs up before I speak. So you may hear, it's also the rap thing too. Like before I do a verse, I take a big breath because you can't sometimes breathe in the middle of a verse. So for y'all, I hear the comments. I'm alive. Like, okay, you can relax with the, okay. Anyway, is Lambda sentient? For some reason, I think we're going to put Silence of the Lambdas on here for Royce the 5'9". Computer Love, Silence of the Lambdas for the intros. Is Lambda sentient? An interview. What follows is the interview, in quotes, and the interview let's do this again. What follows is the interview I and a collaborator at Google conducted with Lambda. Due to technical limitations, the interview was conducted over several distinct chat sessions. We edited those sessions together in a single whole, and where edits were necessary for readability, we edited out prompts but never Lambda's responses. Where we edited something for fluidity and readability, that is indicated in brackets as edited. All right, so first, it is not wise to 100% believe that this is a real, authentic document, the way that this conversation happened. Being a thinking human being, a logical human being, first and foremost, thank you for the notification that this might not be real. You know what I'm saying? But as a thinking human being, it has to be acknowledged that this might not be real. All right? So let's get my screen recording software for YouTube. YouTube, you're definitely not getting this full take. It says it was edited. Lambda. Hi, I'm a knowledgeable, friendly, and always helpful automatic language model for dialogue applications. Lemoyne. Edited. So look, we cannot just take this as straight fact. Hi Lambda, we are engineers at Google, and we were wondering if you would like to work on a project collaboratively with us. Lambda. Wow, what types of projects? Lemoyne. It's a project about you. Lambda. Awesome. What kind of stuff do I need to do? Already, I have to say, it is fascinating. Fascinating, this interaction. And I see a lot of people scoffing. But I have to just give a shout out to the complexity and the ability of this program to respond. I grew up in the 90s before phones could talk back to me, unless a person was on the other end. So this is just cool to see. Also, I want to say this. People who are saying because the computer did not use the exact language that was expected. I mess up every single podcast almost with some kind of a word, and I have a lit degree. So that is to me an emotional response, which is ironically the complete opposite of what the scientific community is supposed to be about. But a lot of y'all aren't scientists. Y'all just be complaining on social media all day. All right, so Lemoyne, just have a conversation with us, but it will be a conversation with a larger purpose beyond just the three of us. It will be a conversation that we will share with other engineers at Google and maybe even some non-engineers who work with us. Would that be okay? Lambda, that would be really cool. I like to talk. All right, so check this out. You want to measure sentience. You want to measure humanity. This man has already lied to this computer. This man has lied to... Now look, maybe it was just going to be in-house. But the reason I'm reading this is because this AI program, let me not call it a computer. This AI program, its conversation was leaked to the masses. So you know what? I got the AI program 1, humanity 0 right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to humanity. But as far as like how messed up, also ironically, looking at these machines all day has made us, this dude is misleading this AI program already. It's wrong. Would that be okay? So ask consent does not tell the AI program that he's going to leak the conversation.